was looking forward to seeing that dress. They didn't show that dress or that part at all. Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Kamoni, because that's the name of my clothing line. So I saw the mermaid movie, and if you haven't seen it, highly recommend. Chef's kiss, for real. My only complaint is that they did not show this dress. I was looking forward to seeing that dress. Like, I just knew in the back of my head, like, oh, they about to kill this dress. That she was gonna come out of the ocean looking like a whole purple glazed donut. I just knew the dress was gonna slay. They didn't show that dress or that part at all.
No! No!
And I was hurt. I took that so personal. I was so upset. I was so salty about them not showing this dress so much that I had to post about it. I had to post about it and just rant. And I asked y'all if I should make my own version. And y'all said, of course. So here we are today. And I finally made the dress. So boom, I made the iconic purple mermaid dress. The main thing I liked about this dress is that it's so like simple and elegant, and it's still fabulous. Like, I don't know, it's such a timeless dress. The main gag of this dress is how much she is just sparkling and shining and glistening. That's the real gag of this dress. The fact that it was sparkling like that in a cartoon, y'all know I had to go ahead and sparkle like that in real life. The first thing I had to change about this dress, which is the only thing I hated about this dress, is why are the straps so thick? Like, why are the straps damn near a tank top? Like, that's what I didn't like. I changed it to a sexy spaghetti strap halter strap instead of a tank top. So I got the straps to be a purple iridescent sequin strap. And I still wanted it to be very thin. I don't know, I just feel like a very thin halter strap dress is very sexy. I love me a good old cow neck. I love this little, what this is supposed to be giving, but it's not. Do y'all notice anything? All right, so I did it. I kept my promise. This dress does not have a corset in it. So, if I look a little wider, if I look a little thicker, it's because I don't have a corset on this dress. But I get to keep one signature. I get to keep one signature. And that's that nasty slit. Y'all know I live for a nasty slit. I decided to add a fishtail train. Get it? Mermaid, fishtail.
Boo! Boo!
So join me as I get ready for this iconic look. So I asked y'all on my Instagram, what story would you like me to tell on the next get ready with, well, the next time y'all get ready with me, which is now. I put a poll up and you guys wanted the story of when I went to my celebrity crush's house. It's actually hilarious because it kind of connects to the last story time that I told y'all last time. And if you haven't seen my first Little Mermaid inspired video, make sure you check that out, because in that story time, the same people that was in that story time is in this one. So just catch it. Oh, and also I asked y'all what kind of videos, what other kind of videos would you guys want me to do on YouTube? And surprisingly, a lot of people said makeup tutorials and what's it called? Get ready with me. I'm gonna give that to y'all, so don't worry about it. It's coming. I'm gonna give it to y'all, just one video at a time. Cause editing, don't get me started, please. Anyway. Okay, so Megan is in this story with me again. So basically, she was dating this guy who was willing to take her and her friends to Coachella and treat the Airbnb. Right. So basically, you know, we're at the Airbnb. It's day 1 of Coachella, and we're having a good time, you know? It was me, Megan's boo, and he had all of his friends, and there was like some other girlfriends there and stuff like that. It was a really cute time. Megan's boo told his single homeboys, hey, invite some homegirls that you want to come over for the night. So that's exactly what they did. They invited more women to come to the Airbnb, at least for that night. And you know, it was a turn up. It was really fun. But then things quickly made a turn, because out of all the people that could have walked into that party, if you are a loyal subscriber, you already know this story. So guess who walked up in this house with a Donald Trump looking haircut? Becky. So if you remember the last story, the downfall of this story, I can also give credit to Becky for. So we see Becky walk into the damn house. So she sees me and Megan, and she shook.
I don't get a hug? Not really. Okay.
She's like, what are you guys doing here? What are you guys doing here? And Megan was like, this is my man's Airbnb. Who invited her? Her boo's friend, who was staying at one of the rooms in the Airbnb, is dating Becky. What's his name? We'll just call him Kevin for the story. So once me and Megan found that out, we were like, well, damn, we can't kick the girl out. So she's like, oh my gosh, it's been so long. I missed you guys. And, maybe we should just, make amends and just, leave the past in the past. That's what Jesus would want me to do. He would want me to put it in the past and forgive this girl. But anyway, we just all ended up continuing to just have fun and have a good time. So now fast forward, it's getting late. I want to say it was like, I don't know. It was probably about like 4 in the morning. Everyone is knocked out sleep. And oh, and another thing I forgot to mention, Megan brought some other girl with her. I'm gonna get to the juicy part in a minute. Just hold on. So Becky is in the room with Kevin, and everyone is knocked out sleep, right? And I'm in the backyard. I don't know. I was going through a lot at that time. I remember I was in the backyard just admiring the stars. Like I was just admiring where I was. I see Becky and her homegirl come out of Kevin's room and starts walking towards my bedroom. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I know these sluts are not thinking they're gonna freaking sleep in my room. Or kick it in anything in my room that I was in, that I claimed in the Airbnb. Get out. And I get in the house and I get in my room, and sure enough, Becky and her friend all up in my bed, got their shoes on the bed, just made themselves hella comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I walked in, I was like, yeah, Becky, this room is mine. And she was like, oh, come on, Justine, let's have a sleepover. I'm like, girl, no, get out my room. So from that moment on, I guess her and I had like a one-on-one talk, basically. She apologized for what happened in Vegas, and she asked for my forgiveness and all this other stuff, right? I decided to put it past me and to just, rekindle our friendship and give it another chance. Not too long after that conversation, she's gonna say to me, oh, do you want to meet your celebrity crush? Do you want to meet him? Now, another thing, if you have been following me for a while, you would know who my celebrity crush was. So I ain't saying his name either. I'll just say that he's a rapper, okay? I'll just say he's a rapper. What's up with me and rappers, man? Like, I met my celebrity crush a couple times before Becky brought him up. I remember I met him a week before that night. I met him a week before Coachella. I didn't feel comfortable going if he didn't know I was coming. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to look like no freaking creep. So I told Becky, I was like, you know what? I actually just met him last week. And so if you can ask him if I can come, and if he's cool with it, then I'll come. Literally, Megan's aura completely changed when I said that. She was like, what do you mean you met him already? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
No, bitches is mad. Bitches is mad.
Becky, she's like Instagram model, right? She's an Instagram model. And she would admit to me that she would, you know, get paid to sleep with celebrities, pretty much. I'm not fit for that. Before you even ask him, what the hell are y'all gonna do? What are y'all doing there? It's now almost 5 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to this rapper's house. But she was like, oh, and Tasha is gonna come with us. And, you know, she doesn't do that either. So, like, no worries. We're just there to hang out and have Easter breakfast. I do remember Easter was the next day, or that day, since it was 5 in the morning at that time. In my head, I trusted Becky.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
Think
Are you, like, medically speaking?
So she asked the rapper if I can come, and apparently he said yes. So we all went, and the driver, he sent a driver to our location, and it was me, her friend Tasha, and Becky on our way to go see this rapper on Easter Sunday. Now, I'm not too familiar with country clubs, but this one was real nice.
Ooh, this is nice, girl.
Every single building that was there looked like something off of GTA. The rapper wasn't the only celebrity there. It was like 4 or 5 other rappers there. So it was a total of like 5, 6 rappers in this house. The driver eventually escorts us to where the rapper was. And the rapper was in the backyard playing golf. Like, not even just playing golf. Like, he was playing golf in full-blown golf gear. From the shoes, the socks, the vest, the hat. Golf bust down, for real. Becky runs up to him and she's like, oh my God, hi friend. Oh my God, I missed you. Thank you for inviting us. The rapper looks at me and the other girl like, what are they doing here? So not only did Becky not tell him that I was coming, she didn't tell him that the other girl was coming too. So apparently it was just supposed to be her. So the Tasha girl gives him a hug, and then when I go give him a hug, he was like, wait a minute. I remember you. How you doing? And I was like, I'm good. How are you? You know, and then he goes on to say, you don't know why you're here, do you? What in the hell is that supposed to mean? Becky then yanks me away from the rapper mid-conversation and takes us to one of the rooms in the house. Pretty much before I had a chance to even go off on Becky, as we're walking to the room, you hear the rapper yelling Becky's name, like with bass and everything. Like, he sounded like someone's daddy. You see this rapper going off on Becky. Like, me and Becky's friend Tasha, we're looking at each other like, I hope he ain't finna yell at us like that. So then Becky goes up to me and her friend goes up to me and Tasha and says, oh, the rapper said that he's gonna have his driver take you guys back to your Airbnb.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
So after I go off on her, you know, me and Tiffany grab our stuff. The rapper opens the door for us and he's like, I'm sorry, ladies, I'm sorry. And then before I walk out the door, he kind of pulls me to the side and says, I don't think you want to be here. You don't seem like that kind of girl. So it didn't hit me until we got into the driver's car. Hold up. It's my celebrity crush, Becky, with like 5 other rappers.
Bitch, you are a hoe. Such a nasty hoe.
Absolutely not. Tell me why Becky decides to make a group text with me and talking about, please don't tell nobody at the house. Don't tell nobody at the house that I'm here. Da 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 da. And over there talking about, oh, don't worry, we're not going to say anything. I had to put in the message, don't speak for me. And she's right next to me. So now at this point, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning and I still haven't slept, right? And by the time I get back to the Airbnb, everyone's waking up. Once I heard everyone was waking up, the first person I told all the tea to was Megan. And Megan was like, see, I knew it. I knew it. I knew she was going to be nothing but trouble. You should tell Kevin.
You're smart. You're loyal. You're grateful. I appreciate that.
So everyone is waking up, getting ready to have actual Easter breakfast. And they did such a cute job, like setting up and everything. And Kevin just so happens to sit right next to me. So Kevin asks me and Megan, hey, do you know when Becky is going to be back from seeing her family? So I go up to Kevin and I said, well, I could show you better than I could tell you. And I show him the text messages of Becky begging me not to tell nobody that she's at this rapper's house. And it went from me telling Kevin to Kevin telling everybody at the table. So then Megan's boo was like, oh, she want to get you kicked out of his house? Okay, she gonna get kicked out of this house. So then Kevin, Megan's boo, and the rest of the guys after breakfast got all of Megan's stuff out of the room and threw them outside. So then at that point, we just continue on with our day and continue to have a good time. So then eventually Becky comes in through the side gate into the backyard. Kevin and some of his homeboys went up to Becky and said, your stuff is outside for a reason. You're not welcomed here anymore. I've never been kicked out of nowhere in my life. Oh my gosh. And girl, bye, get out. That was pretty much the last time I saw Becky. That's the time I went to my celebrity crush's house. Girl, this turned out so pretty. I feel so pretty in this dress. This is the most simplest design I have ever done. But I feel like it's very timeless. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. It's so funny because last week I felt like I looked like a bride. Now I feel like I look like a bridesmaid. I'm actually so happy that I ended up choosing this fabric. Even though I knew it was going to be hell to work with this fabric, because I mean, come here, look at this. All this beading and all this sequence is hell to go through in a sewing machine. But the fabric speaks for itself. And you know what? And the reason why I even chose this fabric is because, there's not only sequins on here, but there's little tiny lavender and pink pearls on the fabric too, which is very fitting for this look because she's a mermaid and pearls come from the ocean. And as you see, the straps are made of this iridescent purple sequence, which goes perfect with a dress. And my train. Oh, I love my little train. Here's like a better close-up of the fabric. Oh, just look how beautiful this is. Can you imagine how long it took for them to put all of this beading on here? Like, oh, just so effortless. I think this dress is so gorgeous, especially in purple. Okay, watch this. You know how when Ariel came out in the beach with this moment, the dress looked purple, right? But then whenever he picked her up and spun her around, the dress looks blue. It looks better in purple. I don't care. I don't care. And plus, when you look up Little Mermaid purple dress, this is the first thing that pops up. So that makes me feel a little better. Comment down below, what color do you think the original beach scene dress was? Was it purple or blue? Because I like it a lot better in purple anyway, to be completely honest with you. And make sure you subscribe, baby, because I'm gonna do a little tutorial on this glitter hair, this glitter braids. And the tips of my braids is actually human hair. So yeah, it's been a really cute like summer look too. I hope you guys liked my little reveal intro. I thought it was real cute and whatever. There was like random people taking pictures of me and recording me and probably posting me while I'm on the beach doing, you know, recording the reveal. At least tag me. Shoot. I just see a bunch of people recording me as I'm trying to do my thing. I guess it's not every day you see a thick black girl on the beach with a sparkly purple dress on the beach. They could have still tagged me or whatever. Oh, but one thing I will say is that there's this really sweet guy. There just so happens to be a professional photographer that was on the beach that day with his camera, and he stopped me and he was so sweet enough to ask if he could take pictures of me, and he took these pictures. I'll put his Instagram right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. This was fun and whatever. This dress will be listed as a sample on my website, which is at KamoniCollection.com. Also, if you want any custom designs made and designed by me, you can also reach me at KamoniCollection.com. Or you could just DM me on my business account, which is at Kamoni Collection. Or if you want to see more of me, you can follow me at just_Kamoni. And if you follow me on Instagram, you can vote on my next look. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
You ain't stopping what's going on with me, sweetheart. So if you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. If you gon'